Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello, Asshole Consulting. Remember, check your spam folder if you've sent me a request, because I always get back to my clients' details. 19 years old, scholarship, fully covered college, automotive major, 40 plus, year mechanic, learning under him, working in auto shop under my pops, reliable car, paid all cash myself, 0 debt, 5K savings, parents allow me to live at home as long as I want, Stage 1. Acquiring skills and certificate. Fucking Christ. Okay, I can't do it. Because he's done the whole thing. I will work as an apprentice mechanic and go to college until I get my degree, and I'm a certified master mechanic. At the pace I'm going, I'll be ASE master mechanic by 21-22. There's time I'll be maintaining a minimalist budget, continue to pile up my money. Great. I agree. Stage 2, improving skills requiring capital. At this stage, my pay will significantly increase as I go from apprentice to certified master mechanic, in turn causing my disposable income to increase. With minimalist budget and little expenses, I will pile up lots of cash. I'll be perfecting my automotive skills during this stage. Good, fine. Stage 3, generate cash flow. With the pile of cash I save, I will buy single-family homes and rent them out. Should I leverage those homes with credit, or should I pay for them flat out with cash? I believe real estate is one of the best ways to build diverse cash flow. If you disagree, what other investments would be better replacement? I thought about flipping cars with my automotive repair skills. That might be better. It could have a higher ROI, but it wouldn't be passive. Yeah, but rental property isn't passive either. You gotta go maintain that shit. And you gotta find tenants. The tenants break holes in the walls, and the kids piss on the floor. Rental property is not you want passive rental income? Go invest in a real estate investment trust. That's what I would do. But let's stop here, because this is where your analysis, your planning has not necessarily a flaw, but some bumps in the road. There's nothing wrong with real estate if you buy the right property, and I cannot emphasize that enough, is that you buy the right property. I asked you where you were, and you're in a town that it's not the worst. I'm sorry, you're in a state. You're in a state that's not the worst state, but it's not good. It's upper Midwest, it's cold, it's crappy. I've been there, and maybe your town's fine, but the state in general, this is why I want every young man and woman to read Reconnaissance Man, so you know there's a lot better places than where you are now. Your skills are fine. Becoming an ASE master mechanic's great. I think that's great. Save up your money. But then you do got to park your money. Now, what I would say is between stage 2 and stage 3, say stage 2.5, take some of your damn money and go travel around the United States and figure out if that's really where you want to live. Because with your skill set, you can pretty much go work anywhere. You pretty much can, and make a decent living doing so. And what I'm afraid with you is, because you're already there, you're being brought up there, you already have your roots there, you're not going to try other places in the United States, and you're going to forfeit a very good potential opportunity to live a much better and warmer and sunnier life than in the state you're in now. Also related to that, I'm not a big fan of investing in real estate, and again, it's very local, in places that are losing population, and this is where you gotta be really careful. You said what town you're in. I don't know about the local politics, but if that town is the Democrat held, if the city council is Democrat held, no. You don't own your property in Democrat city council towns. You don't, because they will jack up the price. They view you as a tenant. They view you as a tax source, which you are as a citizen, I understand. But to show you another extreme, here in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis they haven't passed it, they want to pass an ordinance that won't allow you to use credit reports, criminal history, or eviction history when screening for tenants. You don't own your property in leftist towns. You are a member of a very expensive HOA association. That's what it is. So I mean, really, and this is before you start. Fine, go ahead, invest in property. But first figure out if you want to live in a different area. Then maybe in like Phoenix or Dallas or Denver or some other nice warm place with mountains. Maybe you buy property down there. But even then, you got a huge job ahead of you of learning about Schedule E's, taking classes on rental property management, not this salesman McSlickerson type stuff. The law. What I like about you flipping cars is there ain't no law. It ain't like the cars have rights, like landlord rights and tenants' rights. You will be masterfully prepared to flip cars. The investment costs are not that much. And you're a young bachelor like me back when I was your age. You buy I was a little bit older, but I was 24 and I bought a duplex. I lived in the basement, rented out the 2 upstairs units, generated income, and helped me build up the capital I needed to buy a house out of the Twin Cities. And made it so I might actually have an okay retirement today. So I'm for doing rental property the right way. But I like this one guy, he wanted to have like 30 rental properties by 35. I'm like, what are you going to do with 30? You're going to be a property management firm. You're going to be running around fixing toilets, fixing lights. Forget it. Houses always go down. They require maintenance and repair. Forget it. All right. If you got a little shop, you already got the skills. I think flipping cars would be not as stressful. Maybe not as profitable, but not as stressful either. And it wouldn't be passive. I'm telling you now, your rental property is not going to be passive either. You get more than 4 properties, you're going to be on call at least 2 times a week, fixing some damn thing or another. Stage 4, building business and reputation. I will repeat stage 3 until I've gained enough cash flow to fund my business through the difficult early stages and unpredicted crises. At this stage, I will have gained lots of automotive skills and be ready to open up my own shop. I'll focus on building my shop's reputation and be an ethical business, as I do not have the stress of having to pay the rent for the store. Here's another question. Do you really want to open up your own shop? That's fine. That's fine. I think you have a little bit of an entrepreneurial bug in you. That's good. I think you should. But really look into running a business. If I got a buddy, what does he work for? Acura? Lexus? He works for one of the higher end ones. And they pay him real good. There's nothing wrong with making $30 an hour and then going home and not worrying about accounting or taxes or all that other bullshit. I got another buddy who actually does run a shop, and my God, half his time is dealing with business managerial headaches, employees, stuff like that. I mean, if you're a one-man shop, it's just you, cool. You start hiring employees, now you've made it way worse, way worse. So I talked to your old man. Now that's why I asked you. I said, is your old man, does he own his own shop? You said, no, he works for another guy. Well, talk to your old man and ask him about that. Like, why didn't you start your own? Your old man obviously has the experience and background to do it. Why didn't he open his own shop? And he may have some insight for you on that one. What's great about being a mechanic, same thing with a computer guy, is you can always work on the side. I mean, you can always have, quote, your business. You can, I'll fix it for you. I mean, you're a plumber. You don't have to work for the man. You can, you're at home. You got a 3-car garage. And then come on in. I'll fix your car for you. And then, you fix their cars. So you can ease into the entrepreneurship. Actually buying your own building and all that, maybe. That's another thing. I know another guy, again, Minneapolis. He had to move, was it to Richfield or Bloomington? Because Minneapolis would not allow you to work on cars for money, because that's a business. So you got to be real careful where you're buying your property and where you're setting up shop. And the state you're in is kind of goes Democrat a fair amount more than it goes Republican. And again, it also depend on the city. So you want to really, Texas, yeah, who dang, go open up your shop, get out of here, pay sales tax. But the state you're in, I could see some social justice warrior do-gooders. I mean, you have a business. You can't. Again, ask your dad. Ask your dad. He'll know the industry. He'll say, well, this is why I didn't do it, son. It'll sound like that kind of vagina. Well, that's why I didn't know how to do it, son. At this stage, I'll focus less on my business and more on traveling the world and enjoying life, checking my business periodically. Yeah, see, it's not gonna happen unless you got a business manager who's great. I believe this is a realistic strategy I'm currently executing on stage 1. Any criticism you have is appreciated. I came to you because you tell the truth. Don't sugarcoat things. Better to be slapped with the truth than kissed with lie. Yeah, no, you look, for a kid your age, this is probably one of the most, if not, it is one of the most well anchored in reality ideas I've had. I want to be a journalist and become a blogger. No, you're like, nah, I know, I get it. I would really evaluate your acquisition of rental property and becoming a rental property manager and how much time that takes. I would really evaluate where you want to do that, your current state or other states. I would then also really evaluate whether you want to run an actual shop, or do you just want to be like the standard guy who, here's a great idea. I mean, because of my motorcycles and whatnot, I want to get a house with a 3-car garage. Heck, the house I'm looking to build, the house is going to be smaller than the damn garage because I don't have that much stuff. I'm kind of a minimalist. But I really like having a garage to work on things. Dude, you got an extra bay. Hey, yeah, come on over. We'll take care of you. You fix it up. Everyone's got that. As it does affect the analysis, also be taking over your dad's shop or opening up your own city property. And I asked if you were Asian. You said, no, I'm not Asian. My parents came from the Middle East, but you're born. Yes, but you still have some cultural, and it's good. This is good. You're very anal retentive. That's good. But don't fall into this more traditional culture of Asian cultures where I will become a doctor, I will have 2.1 kids, it will happen at 30. You got to leave a little bit of wiggle room because that's not how the real world works. And I know more traditional families, Asian families, whether it's Middle Eastern or East Asian, they're more like, you will become a... That's not how it works in entrepreneurship. It's a little bit more fluid. So leave a little bit of room for wiggle room. Be not open to change, but if opportunities come, like, hey, you can go to this tech school down in wherever, and they really need mechanics. Well, okay, maybe you go to that one. I still think maybe living at home, going to the local school is probably your best bet, though. You seem to be like, horse blinders on, it's got to be, keep your eyes peeled for other opportunities, all right? Don't be so, and if by 21, 22 you don't have your ASE because you got an itch to go join the military, that's fine. That's fine. You find a girl, also, and she makes $10 million as a neurosurgeon. And she says, I'm going to pay you to stay at home and take care of the kids, and you can travel around. You know, here's a 5-car garage. You go play with your trinkets and toys. Here's the $2 million a year spending fund. Not working at GM today. But just be a little more American culturally speaking. So, and that's about it. All right, remember everybody, check your spam folders for emails if you have sent me requests. And June is Worthless Degree Awareness Month. Everybody get the book Worthless for a loved one who is a high school graduate or even a college person coming back after their freshman year. Like, hey man, it's not like I thought it was. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.